Suzi Quatro's Greatest Hits, an album I got for £2.50 from Collector's Paradise while I was looking for glam rock albums. Suzi Quatro was my and every other early 70s schoolboy's sexual fantasy. A diminutive, sexy, sassy American bass player. She wore leather and played the part of a character called Leather Toscadero in Happy Days. I was most inspired by the size of her husband, who was also the guitarist in the band. Named Len Tucky, by the standards of the day he was considered fat, as was I. I can remember knowing about Suzi Quatro when she was still playing in bands in Detroit. She came to England and became part of the same stable as Sweet and Mud, churning out glam rock classics written and produced by Chinn and Chapman. Simple, catchy rock and roll with almost a retro feel. Uncluttered mixes of dun-da-dun bass, tribal shuffling tom-tom heavy drums, and much shouting of haze and yeahs, all with some Jerry Lee Little Richard barrelhouse piano with blues licks and glissandos. The sound of good times and parties, a sound like the Beatles, Zepp, Floyd and Sabs had never happened. Mindless lyrics you didn't mind getting stuck in your mind. Songs like Can the Can, 48 Crash, Devilgate Drive and Daytona Demon, all of which are on this LP, along with the slightly less energetic She's in Love with You and If You Can't Give Me Love. There is one track that is actually credited to Quatro and Tucky. I saw Suzi Quatro a few years after her heyday playing the Canteen in Brunel University, the same place I saw Thin Lizzy just before they broke big, and a stage my band later performed on. The Quatro band did not disappoint. They were not yet a nostalgia act, and they still rocked, and Len Tucky was still fat. This album goes from status quo type guitar boogie to glossy MOR pop. I don't know if she is still American, but she is a British national treasure, and she is maybe one reason for all the female bass players that have followed in her wake. Suzi Quatro, Greatest Hits.